Hello and welcome to D Street this week. And quite a week it was because a combination of various factors had their play. Political, economic, corporate earnings and of course local sentiment from the institutional investors. Sing stays and markets sway. That's the big headline. Really the markets giving their thumbs up for the left being left out of the current political equation. 16 of the Sensex 30 companies have reported earnings, so a lot to digest on that front, along with estimates and further upwards or downwards revisions as far as Sensex earnings for the full year go. Then you had, of course, to look forward to both the credit policy and an F&O settlement next week. So lots to look forward to as well. Okay, joining me on this show are two special guests. Let me welcome in Mr. K.C. Reddy, CIO of ABN AMRO Mutual Fund, and Krishnamurthy Vijayan, CEO and whole-time director of JP Morgan Asset Management. Good to have you with me, gentlemen. Krish, I'll start with you first. This politically driven rally and then this buzz of reforms which gained ground on the first half failed to sustain itself in the second part. So you feel it was a short-lived glory phase?
Well, the market was expected to give a salute to the fact that the government didn't collapse. So that was expected. And it was equally expected that nothing really very dramatic had happened. It was just that the government had survived a confidence motion. So as the earnings sank in, people booked a little bit of profits. The banking sector, of course, gave up some of its gains. I guess it was more or less as expected. I don't think there was anything very unexpected there.
Casey, how much do you build on hopes of a reform buzz which is doing the rounds?
Well, it's difficult to say at this stage. I think the odds of accelerated reform have certainly increased post the recent political changes. So if the government does continue for the next 6 to 8 months, chances of faster reform, especially in areas where there is more of a political and corporate consensus outside the left, I think like insurance and banking and certain other areas, it is entirely possible that we might see some dramatic changes, and at the same time these dramatic changes may not happen. The odds have increased, but it doesn't mean that it's certain. So it is again, so therefore we would say it's not the main reason, it is not the main thing around which we are building our investment strategy. But nevertheless, given our outlook, it is supportive.